And good evening, Mayor. How we doing today?
I'm doing well.
97.7 The Beat, NatchezRadio.com. This is Natchez Renewal Radio. Welcome aboard
Thank
again.
you. Mr. Leon, it's good to be here.
Absolutely.
And as I told you earlier, and we're live on Facebook, as I told you earlier, man, it's always a good day when you're in Natchez, Mississippi.
Okay.
Always a good day when you're in Natchez, Mississippi. It's been quite a day today. I've got to just start out by talking about an event we just had on the front steps of City Hall. And it was where we acknowledged, congratulated, celebrated the men's basketball team of Natchez High School, 25-26 year, and their coach, David Haywood, and their MVP, Dalen Haywood, who happens to be Coach Haywood's son, on a historic season. You know, they actually swept the championships through their district this year. It was the first time in 26 years they've had a district sweep. Best season they've had in 26 years. In fact, for the first time in 32 years, they actually went to the state playoffs for their district and for their class at the Mississippi Coliseum, the big house.
Well, congratulations to Natchez.
So we have to really give a shout out to Coach David Haywood and the young men who represent Natchez High School basketball. It was a really great time to see them.
Cool.
You know, Natchez High School has been having some good things with their athletics. In fact, we will soon be congratulating Kahari McNeil, who is a graduating senior, who became state tennis champion. And so we're really proud of him. Also, I've got to get all the facts straight. We have a doubles team from Adams Christian that made state champs in the doubles division.
All right.
So we're trying to figure all this out. We've had some really great accolades for Cathedral as well. All of our high schools are just doing well here in Natchez. And they might as well be, because they are gearing up now for graduation. Where did it go?
There you go.
Where did it go?
Salute the grads.
Salute the grads.
Yes.
The class of 2026. You know, it's just been a couple years. I was the class of 1983. I told the young men, don't do that math. But I'm grateful for every year the Lord gives me.
Absolutely.
That's right.
Same here.
Yeah. Well, we had a board meeting today. We had a busy board meeting. I need to go ahead and get an announcement out there. There's been a lot of talk about pickleball and tennis, whether or not to set aside a few tennis courts for permanent pickleball courts. We have so many. I understand that last night we had about 50 people up there at Duncan Park wanting to play pickleball. It's really a growing sport. But we've also got to preserve tennis, because we can't you can't throw out the baby with the bathwater.
No, I love tennis.
And we have 2 new tennis courts that we built just a couple years ago. And so our goal is to strike a compromise where we can repair and resurface tennis courts that are in need of repair and resurfacing, both at Duncan Park and at North Natchez Park, and then also set aside some tennis courts for the pickleball facility. So we'll see how we can work all that out. I think it's just growing pains. But what we're having is a public hearing on this matter, actually next Monday evening at 5:30, May 18th, at the City Council chamber. Now, that was changed today. Over the weekend, we had announced, and I sent a column and an e-blast out, and we put it on Facebook, that we were going to have a special called meeting just to allow public input on pickleball and tennis, not to make any decisions, not to have any vote, just informational purposes only. We were going to have that next Tuesday at 5:30, but one of our alderpersons could not be there. So instead, today, we changed that date to next Monday at 5:30. So help us, folks who are listening, help us spread the word. It's going to be an important meeting next Monday at the City Council chamber, 5:30. The public's invited. Every person will be given 5 minutes to speak, and hopefully we'll have some good information shared. And at the end, maybe we can all join hands and sing Kumbaya and go play some tennis and pickleball.
Okay.
So wanted to get that out. Today's meeting was very productive. We got a lot of things done. But one thing that there are a couple things I want to share, but something I'm really excited about that was shared by our fire chief today, Robert Arrington, longtime firefighter from here in Natchez, fire chief since I became mayor just shortly into my first term, 2020, when Mayor Green, retired and Chief Arrington came on board. You know what he's doing to get his officers certified as firefighters?
No, I don't.
It's remarkable. It's absolutely innovative. And he shared that today, and I just want to share a little about it. To get the average firefighter certified is quite an expensive thing. Putting them through the fire academy, taking them up to Pearl, Mississippi, having them away from their families, room and board. Now, we do this with our new hires, but what Chief Arrington has figured out is that he can get some of our own firefighters certified through the academy as instructors. And then, instead of paying the fire academy to instruct our firefighters,
they can do it here.
We do it here.
Yeah.
And he has established a relationship with the fire academy, because they're not in this for money. It's just to cover their, expenses. They're there to provide a service. So what they've done is they've structured this where these instructors go through refreshers. They stay up to date on all of the information, and they teach the various courses. And this is helping us to get everyone in the department certified, but at a fraction of the cost, and not requiring them to go and be away from their families for long periods of time.
Right.
And when they get through each class, the fire academy will send certified instructors from the academy to then take over the testing phase of each program, and then to make sure each officer, each firefighter is certified properly and qualified through the fire academy. It's a phenomenal thing.
Absolutely.
And it really
innovative thinking
it's innovative thinking, and it is allowing our fire department to be of service and to help train firefighters from surrounding agencies.
Absolutely.
So people don't know about this. It's something that we wanted to share, and actually we have applied for the Public Safety Award at this year's Mississippi Municipal League Conference, hoping we get it for this innovative program. We got the Public Safety Award a few years ago for what our police department at the time was doing to get guns off the streets. It's just exciting to be able to share good news and to know that this is happening on top of all the other things our firefighters do. Also, while we were there today, we had a report, and it was an amazing report of all the statistics, the monthly report from AMR, Global Medical Response, and how they go about taking care of our citizens. Do you know that through their agreement with the city and county, they are supposed to have a little more than a 9-minute response rate in the city, and then I forget, 16, 17 minutes in the county. We got a big county.
Right.
Do you know that their average response rate in the city is around 7 minutes?
Great.
And their average response time in the county is actually about 11 minutes. And that is really amazing considering the territory that they cover.
The distance. Yep.
And they shared, I think in April they got close to 1,000 calls. They stay really busy.
Oh, my goodness.
Well, it's timely that we're talking about this because next week is the time that we give thanks to the medical response personnel of the country. It's a National Appreciation Week event, and we will kick this off at our Natchez Fire Department, Station Number 1, on Main Street at Main and Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Street South, right there where Main and MLK intersect.
Right.
So at 3 p.m. we invite everyone to come out next Monday and give thanks to our first responders, medical responders, and a proclamation will be presented for that.
That's the 18th of May.
That's the 18th.
Okay.
The 18th is going to be a busy day. We have that next Monday at 3. And then at 4:30 on the front steps of City Hall, we are going to recognize the 2026 graduates of Natchez Early College Academy.
All right.
You know, they are graduating next week. Next week, about 40, a little more maybe,
Wow.
will be getting both their high school diploma and their associate's degree. Natchez Early College is one of the top-rated high schools in the state of Mississippi.
Great.
Constantly, out of quite a few hundred high schools, constantly in the top 20. And we're real proud of that. And these young students, every year we celebrate them because they go through all of the stresses of getting a high school diploma, all the stresses of getting an associate's degree, and some of them even work while they're getting all this done.
Wow.
The average GPA is amazing, and the amount of scholarships they are receiving, I think they will all enter college this fall as juniors because they've already got 2 years of college out of the way.
Goodness.
They'll get their associate's degree next week before they get. Actually, you know, Colin has a graduation. I think it's tomorrow. I've got to check the calendar. But they'll be getting their associate's degree before they get their high school diploma. That's a wonderful thing.
Kind of feel like I was cheated.
Oh man, it's wonderful.
But that's great.
Yes.
It really is.
By the way, you love art. Have you seen the display that they've had up at Cathedral in their cafeteria for
No,
the
I have
art
not.
students?
No.
Well, they were given the assignment to draw various personalities.
Mm-hmm.
You go in there and you'll know exactly who these personalities are. They're beautiful.
Well, we've
They're
got
amazing.
talented people here.
We've
in
got
Natchez.
talented people.
Absolutely.
In fact, Arts Natchez, you showcase between 30 and 40 local artists.
Absolutely.
Everybody from watercolor to acrylic
Right.
to jewelry, photography.
Jewelry, yeah, woodwork.
It's amazing.
Yeah. As a
So,
matter of fact, one of your friends, one you may know, just joined us today. As a matter of fact,
who's that?
Del Loy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Del Loy.
yeah.
That
He
is
joined us
great.
today.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's exciting.
Yeah,
Another artist.
absolutely.
And then y'all have a
Second
showcasing an artist.
Saturday, every second Saturday.
And so this
the
past,
next one will be in June.
this past Saturday you honored one of
David
our-
Hammett.
Yeah, David Hammock. I saw the announcement.
Yeah, he does
And,
woodwork
Yes.
and abstract painting.
And I wanted to be there. You know, Saturday was a challenging day. We had the, it goes back to Friday, Thursday. The music festival has been in full swing.
Mm-hmm.
We had Live at 5 on Friday.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Saturday afternoon, we had In Tune Music Festival at Dunleith.
Mm-hmm.
And it was a great show. And then, and I was committed to be at all these things. And I had to rush then from there to the music festival, all Broadway show on Saturday night. And it was a packed house. It was sold out. Mm-hmm. It was a really great crowd, too, on Thursday night for the Festival of Music. Maybe one of the best concerts I've ever seen. It was all jazz. And they had a young man from New Orleans who floats around the clubs in New Orleans playing the trumpet.
Mm-hmm.
And he was there with another gentleman playing the saxophone. And they had guitar, piano. Let me tell you, it was a jazz combo like I've never heard. Mm-hmm. I felt like I was in a club in New York or something. They were playing Miles Davis, John Coltrane. Mm-hmm. They were also playing Charlie Parker. Wow. And you know, I love jazz, love music. Mm-hmm. And it was a really great, diverse crowd for that. Mm-hmm. I got to give it to the Festival of Music, Mr. Leon. They are going about, 35, 36 years
Absolutely.
strong?
They go all out and they get the very best.
Yeah. They have a classical concert at the Historic Natchez Foundation Thursday. and that will be at 7 o'clock. And it's all classical. And Puccini and Martinis, I think they're called. And then Saturday night at the City Auditorium, they have their finale concert. And I believe they have 10 different artists. Everything from Motown to country to rock to you name it. I mean, they're going to have. You're going to be thinking you're listening to Dolly Parton one moment, and then I don't have the lineup, but you'll be listening to Jimmy Buffett the next moment. But then what they're going to be doing with all of the great Motown hits and a lot of the great soul standards is going to be a concert for everyone. It really is. Michael Wilson's here, our videographer. Michael, I hope we're going to be promoting that pretty heavily. We need to see a good crowd Saturday night. That'll be at the auditorium. Okay. And then I've got to say, Sarah Lindsay Lockhoff has done an amazing job with our Live at 5 series. And the rain eased up, and we still had it Friday evening.
Yeah,
and
very successful.
It was really successful. It was great. And I love it when I get to hear the Big Muddy band, Amy on the piano and vocals. And she actually performed in Natchez for the first time a new song that's been put out by Mick Jagger, the Rolling Stones. It has Natchez. He put Natchez from Natchez, Mississippi to, oh goodness, exotic cities in Europe, Italy. But we made the list. I'm told he fell in love with Natchez when he was here doing the movie Get On Up.
Absolutely.
And so if you get a chance, Google that song. It's out there right now. We need to be sharing it online. It's it's not every day that a little city in the United States gets included in the lyrics of a Mick Jagger song. Yeah. I want to say this about our meeting today. We shared a report through the architect, Johnny Waycaster, and the engineering firm Waycaster Duncan about our senior center. And we actually have had a facilities report done, analysis done of the needs that we have at our senior center. And it amounts to, on the most important items, to include the pool, about $800,000. So how are we going to get that $800,000? Well, we approved today applying for a grant through the state of Mississippi and Delta Regional Authority, utilizing Southwest Mississippi Planning Development District, Lynette Smith. Do you know we are applying for 750? Well, let me say this: the max is 750,000, but we have to match to that amount. It's a 50-50 grant. Well, we are going for it because we could spread our match of about 350 to 400,000. We could spread that over a 2-year budget period, and we would get all kind of repairs done, including windows, including some of the very important work, the plaster, the painting, the structural issues with the old Carpenter School building that's such a beautiful home to our senior center. And yes, renovating our swimming pool. We also want to announce, for anyone listening, and we'll make an official announcement, but I just want to go ahead and say we have an anonymous donor who has stepped forward and said that they will match every donation for the pool portion of this project up to $50,000.
Great.
So if we can raise $50,000, we've got another $50,000. That's $100,000 right there. That's huge. That's a big deal.
Yeah.
We have one of the 3 oldest continually in use indoor pools in America.
Wow.
We have been able to verify that through the Historic Natchez Foundation Archives and History in Jackson. And being a landmark building, we're very interested in getting that pool up and going. Now, our senior citizens, our special needs citizens, others who use the senior pool or have been using it. As you know, we had to close it last year because of some liability concerns.
Okay.
And it's going to be a lot of money to get these things fixed. It's just such an old pool. and getting it up to code. But for the second year, we will have programs for our seniors, special needs, and others at the Liberty Park Pool. They'll be starting when the pool opens at the end of the month. They always end around, they always open around Memorial Day. Mm-hmm. And so a lot of great things are happening at the Liberty Park Pool. We have some new leadership in place there. It's going to be really good. And so I know I just saw the new director of our pool just a little while ago, and we're getting them coordinated with our senior center to make sure that continues. Okay. And more great things happening. We started the bid process today for Phase 2, the second phase of renovation of our golf clubhouse at Duncan Park. And we have just completed a 2-mile bike trail at Duncan Park. Oh. By the way, I'm going to end with a reminder. The public hearing that we are having, special call meeting on tennis and pickleball, has been changed from next Tuesday to next Monday. Monday the 18th, 5:30 p.m., the City Council chamber. We're inviting anyone concerned about pickleball or tennis to come express their opinions. It's a time for us to have collaboration, to find common ground, and to realize that everyone has a voice worth listening to. Okay. Everyone will be given 5 minutes to speak. Included will be some discussion of ideas to repair and resurface tennis courts at Duncan Park and at North Natchez Park. Okay. And then in addition to establishing some permanent facilities for pickleball at Duncan Park.
Repeat that time and place again.
Monday the 18th.
Okay.
It will be 5:30 at the City Council chamber.
All right.
Well, I think I'm getting the nod. I think we're out of time. Listen, God is so good to Natchez. I do want to say this. I want to ask for prayers for the families of these 2 young people from Natchez, Vidalia, who lost their lives this weekend in a tragic car accident. And so just wanted to say to those family members and parents, you're on our hearts and prayers.
Yes.
Yeah. We got to remember that every day is a blessing, and we must make the most of every day that the good Lord gives us.
Amen.
Thank you, Mr. Leon.
Thank you, Mayor. You've been listening to Natchez Renewal Radio right here at 97.7 The Beat. Mayor Dan Gibson, 44th Mayor of Natchez, Adams County.